The power of growing and developing in secret. Have you ever felt the pressure to share every little achievement on social media? In our hyper-connected world, it seems like everyone's broadcasting their lives 24/7. But what if I told you that the most profound growth often happens in silence, away from the spotlight? Today, we're going to explore a powerful biblical principle that could revolutionize your personal and spiritual development: the power of growing in secret. The Bible teaches us that great transformations often begin in secret. Think about it. Before a flower blooms, it first needs to be planted and nurtured in the soil, hidden from the world's eyes. Similarly, true growth in our character, skills, and faith often happens when we work quietly, without seeking immediate applause or recognition. The wisdom of secret growth. In our modern world, we're surrounded by social expectations and the constant need to prove our worth. But when you choose to grow in secret, without announcing every step, you eliminate distractions and focus entirely on the process. It's like a seed germinating underground. If you expose it too soon, it won't survive. The same goes for your personal projects, skills, or transformations. They need time to mature before being exposed to the world. Growing in secret also helps you avoid the trap of external validation. When you share every small step of progress, you might start depending on others' feedback for motivation. This creates a cycle of dependency, where your motivation is based on what others think, not on your inner vision or God's purpose for you. Imagine you're learning to play the guitar or starting a business. Instead of posting every small achievement on social media, focus on practicing and improving until you feel ready to show the fruit of your effort. Moreover, secret growth protects you from premature criticism. Exposing your dreams or projects too early can attract negativity or discouragement. Some people might not understand your vision or unintentionally devalue your effort. The Bible teaches us there's wisdom in keeping certain things in our hearts while God works in us. Remember Mary, the mother of Jesus. After his birth and the miraculous events surrounding it, we're told she treasured up all these things and pondered them in her heart. She didn't rush to share everything with everyone. Instead, she trusted God to reveal his purpose in due time. The importance of a solid foundation. Growing in secret is like building the foundation of a house. The deeper and more carefully worked these foundations are, the stronger the entire structure will be. Inner growth, done in silence, is what sustains the fruits that will appear later. Think of trees. Those that grow too quickly without deep roots don't survive storms. God is more interested in your character than in your immediate results. He wants you to have firm roots so your growth can be sustainable. Here's a practical example. If you're seeking to become more patient, wise, or loving, start by practicing small actions in your daily life, away from everyone's eyes. Maybe pray for someone who hurt you instead of responding in anger, or practice silence in conflict situations. This invisible process is what creates visible fruits of change. Now, let's consider how God works in secret. The Bible repeatedly shows that God acts behind the scenes, away from the crowds, to accomplish great things. Jesus is the ultimate example of this. Before starting his public ministry, he spent 30 years growing and learning in silence as a carpenter in Nazareth. Even after he began preaching, Jesus often withdrew to pray in isolated places. Jesus taught in Matthew 6:6 that we should seek God in secret, because it's in this place of intimacy that we receive direction, strength, and purpose. The secret place is where you deeply connect with God, without distractions, allowing him to shape your heart. Try setting aside daily time to be alone with God. It doesn't need to be long, but it should be intentional. Use this moment to read the Word, reflect on your actions, and seek guidance for the day's decisions. Fruits of growing in secret. First, there's authenticity. When you grow in secret, you develop a genuine character that doesn't depend on others' approval. This makes you more confident and true to yourself. Second, you gain a clearer sense of purpose. Secret growth helps you filter out external voices and focus on what truly matters. You stop asking, "What do people expect from me?" and start asking, "What does God expect from me?" Lastly, you achieve solid results. Things done with patience and care yield lasting fruits. When the world finally sees the result of your growth, it will be rooted in something deep and true. So, how can you put this into practice? Here are some ideas. 1. Pray daily in a private place. Find a space that's just for you and God. It could be a room, a park, or even during a walk. 2. Write in a journal to document your thoughts, goals, and progress. This helps you monitor your growth without the need for exposure. 3. Develop personal goals without sharing them. Choose an area of your life to improve and keep it to yourself until you achieve concrete results. 4. Practice humility. When you do something good, choose not to announce it. Let people notice the fruits naturally. And finally, 5. Meditate on the Word. Use verses like Matthew 6:6 and Psalm 1:3 to remember that growing in secret is part of God's plan. This journey of secret growth isn't about hiding or diminishing your light. It's about nurturing a deep, unshakable foundation that will sustain you through life's ups and downs. It's about becoming so rooted in your identity in Christ that when the time comes to bloom, your impact is both authentic and lasting. The beautiful paradox is this: what's cultivated in secret often bears the most public fruit. Those quiet moments of prayer, those private victories over temptation, those unseen acts of kindness, they're all shaping you into someone who can truly make a difference in this world. And when the time is right, when God sees that you're ready, the fruits of your hidden growth will emerge in ways that not only bless you, but also inspire and uplift others around you. So I encourage you to embrace this countercultural approach to growth. Trust in the process, even when it feels slow or unseen. Remember that God is intimately involved in every detail of your journey, carefully crafting you into the person He's called you to be. Now I'd love to hear from you. Your story of growing in secret could be just the encouragement someone else needs to hear. So if you feel comfortable, share in the comments below a personal experience of how growing in secret has impacted your life. Maybe it was a time when you worked on a personal goal without telling anyone, or a season of quiet spiritual growth that led to unexpected blessings. Your story, shared from a place of humility, could be the spark that ignites someone else's journey of hidden growth. So keep working, keep growing, and keep trusting. Your journey of secret growth is preparing you for a purpose greater than you can imagine. And who knows? The next chapter of your story might just be the testimony that changes someone's life. May you find joy and purpose in those hidden moments of growth, knowing that God is with you every step of the way.